I understood the 49ers from the standpoint of growing up as a kid. And so I understood kind of the emotion of the community, but at the same time, the inner workings of the 49ers way of doing things, and that I had grown up in it myself. I didn't really go into it with the idea I wanted to dramatically change anything. As my wife told me, when I got the job, she said, George, don't screw it up.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
The San Francisco 49ers, we can do whatever we want.
Don Landry is 6 yards away from his 6th Super Bowl. And of course, for the upstart 49ers, they're 6 yards away from Pontiac. 3rd and 3. Montana looking.
Click, click, boom. What's going on, faithfuls? It's your boy Mike from Nothing But Niners Crew. Guys, we are here. We are live. I want to thank everybody for their patience tonight. I'm starting a little bit late. I was waiting on some special information, but I didn't get it. I'm a little disappointed. It's okay. I'm going to keep my eyes on my phone. Let me see. Oh. Maybe I did get it. Hold up. Yes, sir. I got it, baby. Oh, I got it. Make some noise, man. I know y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but it is going down. Okay, so guys, listen, this is a 15-minute segment here. I'm going to start the clock right now, so we will run into about 18 minutes in the episode. All right, and what you guys can do right now is ask any question to me that you want. It can be football-related, sports-related, hockey-related, food-related. I don't care. Any question, no question is off limits, and this is your moment. You got 15 minutes to ask anything you want, and I will answer them in as honestly as I can and in the order that I can, all right? And within those 15 minutes, we're going to have a lot of fun. All right, now I want to start this episode with a very, very special shout out. All right. It is officially March 8th, 2026 on the East Coast. So I want to start by giving this wonderful woman, Nisha, a very special happy birthday shout out. I'm going to give some applause for that. Y'all out there, give some applause. Put it in the chat also. Let her know that we care about her. Happy birthday, Nisha. All right. This woman is very, very special to me. Some of you guys know, maybe some of you guys don't know, but I lost my grandmother a couple of years ago. And my grandmother was the last woman that I know that physically prayed for me out loud, like my prosperity, my well-being, out loud, like to me. I'm not saying that other people don't pray for me. I'm saying that she actually like prayed to me, over me, right? And after my grandmother passed, Nisha did it. I don't even know if she knew that I had lost that type of person in my life, but she did it. And it was extremely heartwarming to me. I got emotional watching it. It was on video. Like, it was absolutely incredible. So Nisha, I want to wish you a happy birthday. I'm wishing you nothing but the best, praying for blessings and prosperity, peace, and well-being for you for many, many moons to come. Happy birthday again, Nisha. Round of applause. Some of you people out there may know Ali. I know a lot of you guys remember Ali. A longtime friend of Nothing But Niners. Nisha is actually Ali's mother. So she is definitely someone who I hold near and dear. And so shout out to Ali for introducing her to me. It's great to have both of you guys in my life. All right. So again, thank you. All right, let's get these questions. I see Sin out there, and then Sin's going back to bed. So Sin, thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. Let's get to these questions, guys. All right, first one here is from Jesus. He says, any chance Niners get defensive end Chubb and Phillips? I'm not sure who you mean by Phillips. Who is Phillips? But it is possible that they get Chubb. We're watching some of these guys get moved around. We know about the trade from the Raiders to the Ravens and all that. And you see some guys getting locked up, but nothing on Chubb, and it looks like Miami is really looking to get rid of him. So it's possible that the Niners could be out there. All right. Let me see here. DJ Malone is in the building. Says, good evening, y'all. How's it going, Mike? All right. So here we go. All is well. Right? When I tell you all is well, let me tell you about the day that I had. So Woke up. My brother came and picked up my children. Well, actually, he brought everybody in the house breakfast first, which was pretty dope of him. So thank you for doing that, my baby brother. And then he picked up my children, took them out and about. And they basically have been with him all day long. I had a bowling tournament today. And this was a baker's dozen, baker's tournament, not baker's dozen. And what that is it's 5 people on a team. If you ever watched bowling on TV before, you've probably seen it. It's 5 people on a team, and each person bowls 2 frames per game, and it was 12 games. All right. So I was the anchor. So as the anchor, you get the 5th frame and you get the 10th frame. All right, guys. When I tell you that my team kicked ass, I don't think that we have ever bowled this good ever. All right. There's side pots and all that kind of stuff. We won a high score pot. It was a scratch thing. We won. We had the highest score of everybody in there. We won. There's something called brackets where like you're playing up against other teams and your score has to beat them. I put us in 3 brackets. Not only did we win in 3 brackets, we won first place in all of those brackets. And then here's the best part. Wait, hold up. Here's the best part. When we left, the USBC informed us that we were in first place in the tournament so far. Let's go, y'all. Make some noise, man. Make some freaking noise. 48 teams have played. 24 more teams remain, and they play tomorrow. And if my team takes first place, ching, ching, baby. Ching, ching, baby. And that's what it's all about. No, it's not what it's all about, but we did have a lot of fun. So my day is going absolutely great. I came home. I celebrated with my wife. We took some of the winnings from tonight, bought us some dinner, bought the children some dinner. And then we came home and watched a movie, and now I'm doing this with you guys. So my day is going absolutely fantastic. All right, let me keep this going. If you got the credit for taking down a past dictator, which one would it be? Whew. That's tough, man. I'm going to tell you why it's tough. Oh, this is going to sound bad, but with the political climate that's going on right now, a lot of times, what one country views as a dictator is really a hero to those closer to the situation. I personally am not. This is a tough question, DJ, for me to answer, and I'm being honest with you. I have seen some dictators taken down, and the streets erupt with praise. So maybe one of those guys, maybe one of those guys, Saddam or something like that. I do recall, a lot of praise in the streets, but also that's from the media that we saw. I don't know how it was out there. So I don't know, man. That's a really tough question. It's a good one. His next question is, can you believe that the S26 Ultra has a 1 terabyte model? I kind of want one now. I actually ordered it. Mine will be here on Wednesday. All right. But let me tell you something. Do not waste your money on the 1 terabyte model. There's no more RAM. It's just internal memory. And if you go on the site and look at the cost of that memory, you go from $1,300 for the lowest model, which is 256 gigs. And then the next model up is $1,499, and that is for 512 gigs. And then there's a terabyte model that is $1,799. So it's $1,800, right? Here's why you shouldn't do that, DJ. That's a difference of $500. If you go on to Amazon right now, they sell these little USB memory drives, and you can actually plug them into the bottom of the phone. All right, I have one. So I ordered the phone, and I got this also. 2 terabytes, $200. And you plug it into the bottom of the phone, and it acts as a memory card for your phone. So now they don't have the little memory cards that you can insert anymore. You can plug these in to the USB-C, and it works. You can put all your photos on there and all that stuff. There's no need to pay for the terabyte model. I called, I went over all the specs, I talked to them, I looked it all up myself. The only thing that's different is the internal memory. You're wasting $500. You can go online, get 2 terabytes, and it does work in the phone. I've tried it already. All right, you get 2 terabytes, and it's for half the cost. Come on, man. Double the memory, half the cost. I mean, that's 25%. So that's what you want. That's what you want, man. All right. I am keeping the rugged phone. I still got it right here. Where's this bad boy at? I still got the big rugged phone right here. All right. I'm keeping that for fun in the sun. All right. Here we go here. When was the last time you went to a baseball game? Ooh, good question. It was the Trenton Thunder. And I have no idea what year it was. It was a long time ago. It was a very, 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 very long time ago. And it's weird because I actually have a good time at baseball games. But I don't even know if I was with my wife at the time that I went. I have no idea. It's been a really, really long time. All right, here we go. Let's keep this thing going here. More questions. Jalen Phillips. Is that who you meant? Jalen Phillips. What are the odds of the Niners getting Jalen Phillips, the linebacker from the Eagles? I don't know. Outside linebacker, defensive end, Jalen Phillips. So here's the thing, guys. I'm not really that high on him, right? But let me see what his numbers look like before I just sit here and tell you like we're okay without him. And by the way, I don't think the Niners are okay without anybody. The guys posted something about Rashawn Gary in the chat. And I was like, stay away from him, stay away from him. And I'm like, wait a minute, who the hell am I to say stay away from him? Like, we need all the help we can get from the pass rushing perspective. So, but yeah, no, Jalen Phillips, no, we don't need this guy. All right, I can honestly say that 2 sacks, 3 sacks, 5 sacks, 1 sack, 6. No, it's okay. I would stay away from him. If that's who you're referring to, I'm cool with us not getting him. All right. Where we at, baby? Where we at? What else we got here? Okay, here we go. Who's target number 1 on your free agency board? Hear me out when I throw this idea at you. We draft Taylor Green and use him like Taysom Hill. Could you see us doing that? In all fairness, he's 6'6". All right. So I don't have a top guy in free agency. And here's why. Teams are moving like crazy, literally right now, like as we speak. And I promise you there's going to be another announcement in about 27, 28 minutes, or it'll come at like 4 a.m. All right. But you watch the clock, and I'm telling you that before 12:45, you were going to see people extended. Some guys that were about to touch free agency not reach it. And that's why it's really, really hard for me to give you just one name. The top free agents right now, let's see here. Here we go. Boy, we have, as of right now, Trey Hendrickson. And to me, he's not the top guy, right? He's injured. He's older. Can you use him? For sure. But he battled through a bunch of injuries all year. I'm not really looking to make that run and jump to him. George Pickens, a lot of people think the Cowboys are going to franchise tag him. If they don't, we could use him. We absolutely could use a good wide receiver. Tyler Lindenbaum, right? If the Ravens are willing to let him go, and if he does make it, he would be a good guy also. Then you got Devin Lloyd. I don't think we really need him. And I know that the linebacking core is a little rough for the Niners right now, but I still don't think we need him. The one position that I have seen this team develop every year, despite the names of them and the faces, is the linebacking room. Johnny Holland is doing a fantastic job. He is, and I repeat, should be the only position coach safe on this entire team. Johnny Holland gets it done. So linebackers, I'm not looking for in free agency because they just cost too much. All right. Cornerback Jamal Dean. I like our corners, and I like our corners with Raheem Morris and oh my God, what's my man's name? But y'all know who we just brought back. Yeah, who we just brought in to be the assistant of the defense. Oh my God, my mind is blanking right now. Then they have Kenneth Walker, Adafe Owe, Devin Bush. Yeah, Breece Hall. Breece Hall would be cool, but I don't know if he's going to get away. Wide receiver Alec Pierce. I think he would be fantastic here. If I had to pick just one of these names, I guess I would go with Tyler Lindenbaum. That's who I would go with. If he's out there, that's who I'm going to get. That's who I'm going to get because I think our offensive line needs the most help. All right. Now, as far as drafting a Taylor Green and using him like Taysom Hill, I don't think Kyle likes this off-script stuff. Now, Taysom Hill is interesting that you say because he wasn't necessarily used off script. Like he would go in with a very specific play in mind. And the Niners and the Saints would execute that, right? There was no, it's going to be a pass play, but you have the run option. No, it was like a clear thing where he would snap the ball and just tuck it and run, right? It was like a very specific thing. So I do like that you said use him like Taysom Hill and not like just some gadget guy that's going out there and read optioning it and all that stuff. I think they did a lot less read option and just really, really made him play to their style. All right. When it comes to Green in particular, for Arkansas and Boise State, he never really lit it up in the air as far as a bunch of yards or touchdown passes or anything like that. But I can see why you are talking about him. I see why I see why you're talking about him in that facet, because he gets the rushing yards. So he is a dual threat quarterback. I don't know if Kyle Shanahan has the mental. I don't know if he has the desire to do that. Let me rephrase it. Let me say it that way. DJ Malone says, "What's the name of these memory sticks?" If you give me a second, I can tell you the one that I got. Now, I got the cheapest one. So here's what happened, right? My job, I had to go to court, and they sent me some videos at like 11 o'clock at night. And they were like, "Hey, we have to get a copy of these on some sort of thumb drive or flash drive that the judge can use, and you got to be there 8 in the morning, and it's over an hour away. So all the stores are closed at night, and everything's going to be closed on my way in because I got an over an hour drive. So I had to use my personal 2 terabyte memory stick, and that's what I uploaded it on. All right. So I uploaded it, and my job had to buy me a replacement for my 2 terabyte stick. Now, the 2 terabyte stick that I had at the time was one that I had purchased in 2022, many moons ago, right? But the truth is, the price was a lot cheaper back then. Now, like I said, this is the one that I got here. Move Speed is the brand, 2 terabyte flash drive. They do have ones that are faster, but this has an SSD. Well, this is an SSD with 1,000 megabytes per second read write speed, USB. So here's the image of it. You can see there in the picture that it's USB, and at the top of it is USB-C. All right, and if that little gold thing there, it comes in a little pouch that you could put on your keychain. That's what I have it on. So anytime that I'm out and about with my new Samsung S26 Ultra, I'm just going to pop that in. All right. So they have other ones, like I said, that are a little bit faster, but this is 1,000 megabytes per second. They have some that are faster as far as transfer speed and all that stuff. And but they just cost more. That one was $198 or $189. All right. Let me see here. Would you trade our first round pick for AJ Brown? I would not. I see you saying I would, but no, I would not. It's not that he's not a good wide receiver. He is a good wide receiver. I wouldn't do it personally. I want us to get a little bit younger. And it's not that AJ Brown is super old, but I look at him and Debo as the same age range. And these guys are going into their second contracts or third, technically. You got your rookie deal, and then you have your extension, and now here's your second extension. So I'm calling it your third one. I don't want a 28-year-old wide receiver anymore. I'm over that. Anybody that we're picking up now should be on their next contract, 25 years old, tops, or we drafted them. That's how I feel. And that's me being picky. And I know I just got done saying I wouldn't want a George Pickens, right? I know I just got done saying that. But, the truth of the matter is I'm allowed to be a little, flip-floppy. Now, George Pickens, 25 years old, so I was right. I thought he might have been 26. But yeah, so cool. Haha, he's 25. He just turned 25 4 days ago. So now what? Debo, top free agent. Okay, see, we got jokes in here. Y'all. Get out of here with that. All right. You're going to be in Pittsburgh for the draft. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even know that the draft was in Pittsburgh. This is interesting. I might. Actually, I'm going to make a phone call. Let me hit my man Tony up and see if he wants to go to Pittsburgh. I'll pay for everything. We can drive out together. Oh, man, I did not know it was in Pittsburgh this year, honestly. So salute to that, man. If I can get somebody that wants to go with me, maybe I'll take my wife for the weekend or something. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. End of April. Oh, yeah, I like that, man. Thanks for letting me know. Let me hear. Okay, nope, that's it. All right, no more questions, and we are past our time. So thank you again, everybody, for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next 15 minutes of this thing, all right? Prepare for glory, anticipate pain, but always remain faithful. Peace.
We all gas, no brakes, pumped up, no fakes. We spinning, we winning, we high stakes. We never miss, we all makes. Look at us dudes trying to prove, bringing you news with nothing to lose. Mike, Nick, Tony, Wayne, Method Man, we bring the pain. Hey, see, I'ma confess it. We under the pressure. If you looking to find us, we them nothing but Niners. Niners. We nothing but Niners. We nothing but Niners. We nothing but. We them nothing but Niners.